Hi peoples, BillytheCrayon here, and welcome to my first video of Euro Truck Simulator 2. This is a fun game. It is a truck driving game. And now, if you're not into simulators or more mundane type of things like this, where it's like where you're doing a job like just some average Joe occupation kind of a thing, then I don't recommend getting this game. But if you're into like a business type of simulator and or simulating games in general, especially truck driving simulators, this might be the game for you. So yeah, anyways, we are just getting started here, and this is the start of this series. I'm not going to do every single run or anything like that. I'm going to maybe jump back and forth a little bit. I'm going to do like quite a bit of it, but this one isn't going to last forever. I'm going to do maybe 10, 20, maybe 10 episodes of this, maybe more, I don't know, it depends. I don't know how to make a truck driving game extremely exciting, so I'll show the game off as best I can, and I will show you a few different fun bits, but yeah, anyways, let's get going here. Right now we have a load of tomatoes, and we need to take them from London to Dover. This is the very first run that we're doing with this. And before we get started, let's get some music going. Now, there are some radio, some streaming channels that you can stream from and get your music that way. Or because I'm putting this on YouTube and I have copyright issues to deal with, I'm just going to use some Kevin MacLeod music that I've downloaded. And if you are into if you make your own videos and stuff, and you want to use someone else's music, such as this, then I recommend doing your homework first on the rules about doing that and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I would recommend anyways. But as you see, like, I have a few UI elements on here. I have my mirror there on the left hand side, and I have the GPS in the bottom left there. I have those on because it's just easier to read stuff, but I believe I can... Well, that's just that stuff. But figure that out later. I can get rid of the GPS since there's one embedded in the vehicle, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let me get rid of this freaking stupid music. There we go. That just didn't really set the tone right for me. So we're in the UK, so I have to drive on the wrong side of the road. I know it's the left side of the road they drive on, which is funny because only them and a few other England-owned frickin' countries, kind of, or whatever. Ones that used to be part of like the British Empire kind of a thing. And those are the only countries in the world that drive on the left, but okay. And they also use the imperial system, which there's only a few countries that use that, when everybody else uses metric. Which is kind of why I wanted to start here, because I won't be doing too much in the UK. I plan on driving all over Europe, basically. So I'm gonna get as much as I can done here in London, or in the UK, before I continue on with that. Anyways, let's get up to speed here. I'm pretty sure the speed here is 30, so just get up to speed, set the cruise control. Just found a Volvo dealership. Yeah, right now I don't own my own truck. This is a truck that they've given me for this job, and that's the way it's going to be for a little bit. I'm going to not have my own truck, so they're going to give me random trucks to carry out these jobs in. So expect it to change each episode for a little bit, and then I will as soon as I can, I will be buying my own truck. So you'll get to see that. And I'm basically going to be buying the truck based on the look of the interior, because I honestly don't know what the difference is in almost any of these trucks. So unless any of you guys have some advice or some information to share on which trucks are the best and stuff like that, feel free to drop a comment. But until then, I'm just gonna go with what trucks that I think look cool to me from the inside perspective, since that's really only what I'm going to be looking at. What the heck? Oh shit. That is me not paying attention. I just hit something. Thought it was the curb. Well, that's my first fail. Very first video. That's not very good, but I'm not editing that out. Yes, I will fail from time to time. Not much I can do about that. It'd be awesome if the speed limit would change here, but this sounds like a trucker song. Until the keyboard started. Yeah, I find the countryside looks pretty cool on this, in this game. I think they did a good job on the visuals. the speed limit change? Because I don't remember it changing, but I'm gonna speed up anyways, just in case it has. It makes sense that it would. And yeah, in case you're not familiar with the game or with trucking in general, I suppose, there is a speed limit that I cannot go over. Trucks have big tractor trailers like this, like big 18-wheelers. They have a governor in them, which makes sure that they cannot go over 55 miles per hour, which is about 90 kilometers per hour. So we're stuck at that speed, basically. I can get add-ons to remove that limitation, but I don't see the point in doing that, since this is supposed to be a simulator. I like to actually simulate the realism. And here's a funny part here is all these trucks here. Nobody knows how to merge lanes in this game. The AI is terrible when it comes to merging. But it's not something I need to worry about too much, except for the fact that if I'm behind them and I don't know that the merge lane is coming up, then all of a sudden they all just start stopping and I have to slam on the brakes to slow down and hopefully stop before I rear end somebody, which has happened on many occasions. Yeah, I'm not the perfect driver in this game, as you've seen from that fail back there. But I try to drive as realistic and safe as possible, but it can be difficult. I believe they create a new lane for that turn up ahead, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to have to pay attention here. Yes, they do. So I can just stay in this lane then. Speed limit just changed. And it changed again. We're down to 30. Son of a whore. He just got in front of me and then slowed down. I should drive him through that cliff. And welcome to Dover. Drop off these tomatoes, and that will be the end of our first run. Definitely want to take these turns wide. As wide as you can anyways. Here we go. And we made it with minimal damage. Now, I can, if I wanted to, I can just go to that point there and press enter, and it will end this job for me. Like, it'll automatically park it. But I prefer to actually attempt to park it myself, so I'm going to attempt to do that. This can be difficult, but if you understand how it's done and you have some patience, you can usually do it, but it can be hard. Straighten that up a little bit, or attempt to. Two. Okay, that will be that. Let me just take a look at it before I quit it here. Not a bad parking job. I did hit the, I did actually hit the back of it there, but not hard enough to do any damage. So yeah, just hit T to end it. And you do get a little bit of extra experience for parking the trailer. So yeah, that is the first run, and that's the end of that one. And yes, this is our headquarters. This trashy piece of crap building is our trucking headquarters. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you will be able to move in the world freely and run your own business from here. So yeah, basically right now how it works is I go to the job market, I click on quick job, and then I can go wherever I want from here. And basically I would pick any of the jobs that I want. They're usually around my area, but I'll go for the highest paying job usually, which right now is this one for only like $3 grand. It's going from Dover to Paris, so I might do that one next, or I could go to Amsterdam. There's two ways of doing it. Ideally, there's price, which is how much you get for the load, and then there's also the price per distance, which is how much money for each kilometer or mile or what have you. So with this one, for the best, like the price per distance is obviously your best, most efficient route. Get the most money for the kilometers that you put on it. But usually you just go by price because you can get a good chunk of money, but you're going farther, kind of a thing. But yeah, we will look at more of that later. That's going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to try to separate them from runs from one area to another, kind of a thing for now. But yeah, later on, once I actually purchase a truck, then I will then I'd be all set. But yeah, you can visit the dealerships and look at the different trucks that are available. Right now I only have the one dealership unlocked, but there's obviously not very there's not much that you can really change out on them at the moment. Transmission is a new thing, but yeah, that just gives you an idea of the game. Once you actually have your own truck, though, you don't fast travel back and forth or anything like that like I can now. You actually have to drive, pick up the load, and then truck it to its destination, and then from there you can pick up another load and keep going, or you can go to another city and pick up a different load, or however you want to do it. But you don't, and you have to pay for your gas, and you also have to pay for any tolls along the way, things like that. So you have some expenses you need to deal with. You'll also need to deal with loans if you draw money like from the bank, which I might do. I'm not sure yet. But anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this series. If you want me to, if you like this series, if you like this game, all that stuff, and also let me know about the different trucks. I'm not sure if you've really seen all the different types of dealers or the types of trucks that they have yet, but I know there's, let me see here, there's MAN, Volvo, DAF, Iveco, Scania, Majestic. Yeah, those are like the main truck dealers that I'm aware of. But anyways, that's going to be it for now. And just let me know what you think, all that good stuff. And until next time, guys, have a good one.